welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell. You get all the updates. Really excited for today's beer. It's another infusing video. It's the last one I'm planning on doing for at least a little while. And I had loved doing the peanut butter cup one where I used cacao nibs and PB2. So I thought, you know what? Excuse me, let me just actually use Reese's peanut butter cups. So I took 2 Reese's peanut butter cups, broke them up, put them in here, poured the beer over it. It's another 1050, the barrel-aged version though. Actually let it sit for an hour. I lost track of time. So it's been infusing for a while. Let's get into it. Shouldn't have any carbonation. They never do. Well, it pours a lot easier than the PB2 one. Yeah, no, I mean, I just, between that one and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, just so good. So yeah, nice big chunks. I'm sure it'll be delicious when I'm done. All right. Still some stuff sitting on glass. Yeah, I mean, no head, no surprise there. It looks exactly like 1050. It's just, there is some particulates floating around, sticking to the side glass already. Let's get into the aroma. Decent level of peanut butter. If I'm remembering correctly, though, that PB2 had a lot more. Still getting a lot of the roast and the chocolate from the stout for sure. A little bit of that like vanilla from the barrels coming through. It's roasty. It smells good, but what I remember that PB2 smelling like was way more intense. And I figured as much because it's a more, it's solid. It's not going to infuse and incorporate quite as much. But let's see about the taste. Cheers. It's a nice level of peanut butter and chocolate. It's not intense. It's definitely, if you want that full-on peanut butter cup PB2. And I think the cacao nibs added to the chocolate for sure. If you get a nice stout that already has some chocolate notes to it, you could probably get by with just that PB2. But again, it's a little bit, maybe a French press might be easier, might strain it a little bit better than this. So if you want that intense peanut butter flavor, that's the way to go. If you want it a little bit more subtle, a little easier to clean up, this would definitely be the way to go. I swear there's a heightened berry component to it. Yeah, and that peanut butter is nice. It actually finishes very roasty, but that peanut butter coming through as well. I don't know if it really upped the chocolate or not. It's kind of hard for me to tell. I did drink a little bit when I poured it out, or poured it into there, I should say. And definitely that roast is there, but it's getting cut down because of the peanut butter and the sweetness that it pulled. But definitely still there, good level. It's not like instant pastry stout, so it would not scratch that itch, if you will. But yeah, it's good. It's of the 3, this is definitely the weakest one. Again, the 3 being PB2 with the cacao nibs, freshly ground up, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But those ones, I mean, again, like even the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, there's sugar and cinnamon on the outside of those, so it's going to quickly incorporate, more intensely incorporate. So I'm not surprised by this, but yeah, it's good for sure. It's not as good as those 2. Like, clearly not as good as those 2. Yeah, again, unless you want that more subtle peanut butter. Good beer, still has a good mouthfeel. But you're lacking that carbonation, to be fair. No, it's good. It's really good. It's just not as good as the other 2. Kind of lame to end on the lesser of the 3, but whatever. No big deal. I'm out. Whatever it costs for a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup and this beer. And it's still enjoyable, so whatever. How about you guys? Been infusing anything? I know some people have been talking about it, some recommendations. That Cinnamon Toast Crunch was the most common one I got. But yeah, definitely curious what your thoughts are. This French press, what do you guys like to use? Blah, 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 blah. Put in the comment section below. Love the conversations. Check me out on Instagram and on Tap. There's no hype beer reviews of both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.